Most people, it's either that it has been a long time or they've got some specific feedback because they have been applying recently and they've gotten along pretty far through multiple rounds of interviews and they're just not landing the job, or they got some feedback that they want to work on. So, as an example, I'm working with someone now who is a software engineer, and this may be a more of a extreme example, but there's sometimes software engineers are so plugged into the logical strengths in their brain that it can be difficult for some engineers to showcase their soft skills a little bit more easily. So some specific feedback about people maybe having some concerns about their ability to be a strong teammate and social collaborator. So there's specific pieces that really need to be highlighted and worked on. And there's other people that really freeze up, and it's a moment where you're up on stage and it feels as though you got a lot of people paying attention to you, and if you're not really prepared and you don't know how to connect what you've done and your experiences and your strengths previously to this opportunity, it is almost like a fight, flight, or freeze kind of moment. And a lot of people tend to kind of freeze up in those moments. It really activates our bodies in a different way. And so a lot of it is that repetition and practice and giving people a structure and outline that they can be working with and practice on when we're not meeting. And even we find too, like we'll practice for 4 or 5 hours on their own. And when they come back, it's just like, oh my God, I feel like I'm being watched again. But we work through that and move through to help people feel like more confident. It's a shame that interviews have as much weight as they do because it's a situation that is rarely transferable to many different positions where you're having to express yourself verbally and show that you're someone that would fit culturally just in this conversation that's supposed to be like easier and full of more curiosity. But there's also a lot of importance and uncertainty weaved into this event where it's just like, for some people, this could be a dream role, a dream organization, and they don't know for sure if they're going to move forward. So you combine those two things together, you get a lot of cognitive conflict, a lot of emotions, a bunch of anxiety, and that's helpful to kind of just take things apart and work through a structured preparation process.